Have you ever wondered what it would be like if all the Disney Channel stars from your childhood suddenly fought each other to the death? Well, if the answer to that question was yes, get some help. And second of all, you've come to the right place. So I'm stealing this idea from a YouTuber named Drew. He's done this with countries and states. So that's how I discovered this Hunger Games simulator, which I thought it would be an incredible idea if I did this with Disney Channel stars. So let's take a quick gander at the roster. So real quick rundown of how I picked these. I kind of just went through Disney Channel original movies and Disney Channel original shows. So I didn't venture into the bigger Disney productions. Sorry, no Frozen, no Lion King, none of that stuff. Looking now, I did find one mistake in my roster. I included Brenda Song twice, once as London Tipton and a second time as Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior. We'll see what that happens. District 4 seems like a very tough squad to beat. The Martin twins, up to no good. Hannah Montana and Perry the Platypus, interesting duo. I think Raven and Miley are gonna have some troubles at District 5. District 12, Stitch and Wendy Wu could be interesting. So, with all that being said, you've seen the players, time to play the game. Let the reaping begin. Before you say anything, yes, I am holding a microphone that does absolutely nothing, does not affect the audio whatsoever, but it makes me feel like a sports announcer, and this is gonna be fun. Alright, now everything is underway, everyone surrounds the cornucopia. And right off the bat, I made a mistake. Xenon Carr's character was accidentally stuck with the name Glimmer. So from now on, Xenon equals Glimmer. Glimmer runs away from the cornucopia. Austin Moon stays at the cornucopia for resources. Jessie Prescott stays at the cornucopia for resources. Michi Torres runs away from the cornucopia. I can promise you this is a camp that does not rock. Lizzie McGuire throws a knife into Sharpay Evans' head. Some blonde on blonde crime. I'm assuming that means Sharpay's dead. Zack Martin runs away from the cornucopia, no sign of Cody yet. Alex Russo breaks Hannah Montana's nose for a basket of bread. Agent's not gonna like that. Hard to perform with a broken nose. Stitch shoots an arrow into Cody Martin's head. Stitch came to play. Troy Bolton runs away like a coward, like an absolute coward. London Tipton runs away. Anyone really shocked there? Teddy Duncan runs away. Phineas retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Only Phineas could find a trident right off the bat. Come on. Gabriella grabs a sword. Wendy Wu, Raven Baxter, and Rocky Blue work together to get as many supplies as possible. Now that is a trio. That is going to be tough to beat. Kim Possible runs away. Mack finds a bag full of explosives. Miley Stewart and Lewis Stevens fight for a bag. Miley Stewart gives up and retreats. Perry the Platypus runs away from the cornucopia. And we move on to round 2. A few minor casualties. I'm pretty sure Sharpay's dead, and I'm pretty sure Cody Martin's dead. So, definitely not living the sweet life, am I right? Man, I am on fire. Round 2 starts out with Stitch defeating Mack in a fight, but spares her life. Stitch, good guy. Stitch shoots an arrow into Cody Martin's head. Hannah Montana sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Smart move. Wendy Wu travels to higher ground. Perry the Platypus diverts Phineas Flynn's attention and runs away. Are we having some inner show action right here? Rocky Blue searches for firewood. Gabriella sprains her ankle while running away from London Tipton. That's a fight that 13-year-old me would love to see. Xenon Carr goes hunting. Miley Stewart receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Probably meant to send it to Hannah Montana. Austin Moon tries to spear fish with a trident. How are these people getting tridents? Alex Russo stabs Lizzie McGuire while her back is turned. Lizzie McGuire, after taking out Sharpay, Alex Russo just right in the back. She didn't need wizardry to get her through that one. Lewis Stevens diverts Zack Martin's attention and runs away. Troy Bolton tends to Raven Baxter's wounds. Whoa, we got Troy with the romances out of the gate. Teddy Duncan tends to Kim Possible's wounds. It's 2020, people. It's 2020. Jessie Prescott throws a knife into Michi Torres' head. Rip to Camp Rock. Bet she's rocking up there in heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for round 3. I believe there are 3 or 4 casualties. No one's really taking a lead right now, but things might change. District 11 has been swept as Lizzie McGuire. Wait, didn't Lizzie kill Sharpay? Run that back. Lizzie McGuire throws a knife into Sharpay Evans' head. Some blonde on blonde crime. Lizzie killed Sharpay right off the bat. Both District 11. Did not see that one coming. And Michi Torres from District 1 Really letting the people down. Troy Bolton goes to sleep. Teddy Duncan bashes Zack Martin's head against a rock several times, leaving him, I presume, dead. Cody and Zack, the twin powers, couldn't last more than 24 hours. They are both out of the picture. The only remaining members of the Sweet Life crew is London Tipton. Hey, money talks. Money talks. Rocky Blue goes to sleep. Perry the Platypus receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Miley Stewart convinces London Tipton to snuggle with her. It's 2020. Kim Possible tends to her wounds. Wendy Wu sees a fire but stays hidden. Austin Moon stays awake all night. Jessie Prescott, Stitch, Raven Baxter, and Mack sleep in shifts. That's an interesting quartet. Quadlet. It's an interesting quadlet. That's a word. Hannah Montana receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Money talks! Louis Stevens and Alex Russo tell stories about themselves to each other. Now that is a duo I can ship. As we move on to stage 4. Teddy Duncan searches for firewood. Wendy Wu injures herself. Doesn't sound like a homecoming warrior to me, but to each your own. Gabriella Montez and Austin Moon split up to search for resources. Looks like they had to really go their own way. I'll be here all night, thank you. Perry the Platypus tends to Glimmer's wounds. If Xenon Carr wins this as Glimmer, I might as well just quit this whole YouTube thing. Troy Bolton searches for firewood. I'm pretty sure he already did that. Stitch defeats Miley Stewart in a fight but spares her life. Stitch is just sparing lives left and right. What a good guy. Or creature. Or person. I don't know. Rocky Blue tends to Kim Possible's wounds. Alex Russo ambushes London Tipton and kills her. The sweet life is done for. A clean sweep. Zack, Cody, Sharpay. No, not Sharpay. Zack, Cody, London Tipton. Mack fishes. Okay. Hannah Montana tries to sleep through the entire day. Rockstar status. Louis Stevens tries to sleep through the entire day as well. Raven Baxter discovers a river. Hannah Montana. Oh, look at this. Hannah Montana, Jessie Prescott, Kim Possible, Rocky Blue, Louis Stevens track down and kill Troy Bolton. Whoa! Whoa! It took 5 people to take out the man, the myth, the legend, Troy Bolton. Wendy Wu screams for help. Tough decision when people are trying to kill you, but whatever. Stitch tends to his wounds. Miley Stewart, Austin Moon, and Perry the Platypus discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Alex Russo looks at the night sky. Jessie Prescott, Louis Stevens, Hannah Montana, Raven Baxter, and Teddy Duncan hunt for other tributes. Holy cow, they got a wolf pack going on here. Wendy Wu steals from Miley Stewart while she isn't looking. Stitch travels to higher ground. Austin Moon discovers a cave. Phineas Flynn goes hunting. Alex Russo injures herself. Irresponsible magic. Glimmer falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Rest in peace to Xenon Carr. That's a tough way to go out. Self-inflicted wounds. Just never what you want to see in something like this. Kim Possible steals from Mack while she isn't looking. Gabriella Montez and Perry the Platypus work together for the day. Perry, you sly dog. Rocky Blue discovers a cave. Kim Possible passes out from exhaustion. Jessie Prescott tends to her wounds. Hannah Montana loses sight of where she is. And maybe even who she is. That's a joke because she's lives a double life. Boom, roasted. Austin Moon and Teddy Duncan hold hands. Whoa, guys. I don't think this is the time for small forms of affection. Gabriella Montez receives fresh water from an unknown sponsor. Wendy Wu is awoken by nightmares. Louis Stevens receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Stitch and Rocky Blue talk about the tribute still alive. Miley Stewart and Alex Russo sleep in shifts. Mack quietly hums. Perry the Platypus is awoken by nightmares. Phineas Flynn loses sight of where he is. Raven Baxter loses sight of where she is. Welcome to day 4, everybody. And we start off with Austin Moon discovering a cave. Raven Baxter and Mack work together for the day. Wendy Wu defeats Rocky Blue in a fight, but spares her life. These Disney kids, man, people think they turn bad. I'm seeing a lot of good out here. Jessie Prescott makes a slingshot. Interesting weapon of choice. Miley Stewart practices her archery. Kim Possible receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Stitch and Gabriella Montez hunt for other tributes. Phineas Flynn and Perry the Platypus split up to search for resources. Alex Russo sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Hannah Montana camouflages herself in the bushes. Louis Stevens tries to spearfish with a trident, probably unsuccessfully. Teddy Duncan unknowingly eats toxic berries. Oof. Since she can't say it anymore, I'll say it. Good luck, Charlie. Not a lot of deaths so far, not a lot of killings, a lot of self-inflicted wounds, so hopefully things pick up a little bit. Mack receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Phineas tries to sing himself to sleep.
Do you know what's worth fighting for?
Jessie Prescott quietly hums. Hannah Montana loses sight of where she is, or again, who she is. Gabriella Montez sets up camp for the night. Rocky Blue, Wendy Wu, I like that rhyme. Perry the Platypus, and Austin Moon. Whoa. That sounds like a song. Rocky Blue, Wendy Wu, Perry the Platypus, and Austin Moon. That just comes off the tongue nicely. Tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Miley Stewart receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lewis Stevens convinces Raven Baxter to not kill him, only to kill her instead. Whoa. Right field, Lewis Stevens. That's just cruel. Plays Mr. Nice Guy to Raven. And Raven, she's a good girl. She's like, alright, fine, I'll spare your life. What is Mr. Even Stevens do? He turns around and kills her. Savage. Kim Possible looks at the night sky. Alex Russo falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Tough. Stitch sets up for camp for the night, and we move on. I need people to start dying. I'm getting antsy for a little death here, so let's see what happens. Jessie Prescott, who I forgot was still here, receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Mack fishes. Mack really isn't doing anything. She's just waiting to die at this point. Rocky Blue, Miley Stewart, and Phineas get into a fight. Miley Stewart triumphantly kills them both.
And it was easier than finding a mullet at a truckers convention.
Ho 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 ho! This is what we want. This is the energy I was talking about. We needed this. We got Miley Stewart with the double kill. Rocky Blue and Phineas out of the game. That's a big kill. Phineas was my favorite coming in. Out of the picture now. Miley Stewart, still alive. Wendy Wu diverts Kim Possible's attention and runs away. Gabriella Montez injures herself. Hannah Montana and Stitch work together for the day. Lewis Stevens camouflages himself in the bushes. Austin Moon kills Perry the Platypus while he is resting. Wow, tough day for the Phineas and Ferb franchise. I believe Stitch and Kim Possible are the only animated characters left in the game. I really could see this going anyway, folks. I don't know how this is going to end up. Hannah Montana and Lewis Stevens hold hands. Again, not the time or place, but good for you, bud. Mack looks into the night sky. Miley Stewart taints, I did not know that was a verb, taints Kim Possible's food, killing her. Miley Stewart is on an absolute tear. Let's go, Miley. She wants the spotlight now, Hannah. Suck on that. That was aggressive, I'm sorry. Gabriella Montez tends to Jessie Prescott's wounds. Wendy Wu, Stitch, and Austin Moon discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Wendy Wu throws a knife into Lewis Stevens' chest. Lewis Stevens, Hannah Montana's new lover, dead. Miley Stewart cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. What? She was killing it. She was on a murder spree. Why would you give up now? She couldn't handle the double life, I guess. Hannah Montana is still in there. This is a sad day. She was killing it. Literally. R.I.P., man. Oh my gosh, we're so close to the end. From the quick glance at this looks like action's about to amp up. Mack kills Austin Moon with a hatchet. Hannah Montana tends to Jessie Prescott's wounds. Wendy Wu fishes. Gabriella Montez taints Stitch's food, killing him. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many guys are left. I think we're gonna get a female victor today. Mack strangles Wendy Wu after engaging in a fist fight. Mack is on an absolute tear. Hopefully she doesn't succumb to the same fate as Miley. Hannah Montana poisons Gabriella Montez's drink, but mistakes it for her own and dies. There's gotta be some irony in there. Having two glasses, she has two lives, can't handle them both, gets them switched up. That's poetic. That's beautiful, actually. Well played, Hunger Games. Jessie Prescott starts a fire. We are getting close. I genuinely don't know who all is left, so this is gonna be interesting. It could be just these three. Gabriella Montez, Mack, and Jessie Prescott. Not gonna lie, I'm rooting for Gabriella, but I don't pick favorites. Gabriella Montez defeats Mack in a fight, but spares her life. Gabriella! Go for the kill! This is not the time to be nice. Jessie Prescott collects fruit from a tree. She's done for. There's no way Jessie wins this. The final three. Mack quietly hums. Seems oddly at peace with this whole situation. Gabriella Montez receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. She is definitely in the lead right now. And Jessie Prescott dies from hunger. I told you she was done for. Now we're down to our final two. Mack versus Gabriella. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have our victor. In what can honestly be described as a Cinderella story, this Wildcat had her head in the game the entire time. Gabriella Montez stabs Mack in the back with a trident. She might have started out all in this together, but she is our solo champion, Gabriella Montez from District 3. Congrats to everyone who participated. Congratulations to Gabriella. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was really fun. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. Tune in next time. Leave a like if you liked it. Comment if you want to see another one of these. See you guys. Love you guys. Peace.
Yeah, dream girl, dreaming, I be dreaming. Missing all the days you got me feeling. I said I love you, baby, know I mean it. Hey, yeah, dream girl, I be dreaming.